Good morning, y'all. I was ready early. I should have just set it up and went, but I decided this morning I have stuff to do this afternoon. So I wanted to talk about this because this to me is extremely problematic. But this one's going to need a huge trigger warning because we're going to do two different streams. We're going to review two different streams from this creator. One's about Sebastian Rogers and one's about Maddie Soto. So huge trigger warning for the upcoming information. None of it should be taken as fact. If you have belief in these type of things, that is one thing, but to constantly exploit missing children, tragedies of children in this form, to me, is probably one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen. And these are really a good display of how disgusting this is. So heavy on the trigger warning. Let's get going. Y'all, it is going to be almost 80 degrees here today. 79 degrees. I'm like, what the heck? It is close to the end of November. Like, what the heck? Hey, Juno. Hey, Pika. Good morning, beautiful. Jennifer, Revival. Thank you to my wonderful, beautiful mods that are up and at 'em already this morning. Hey, Lurker. Hey, Steph, Chatty, Janice in Accounting, Lisa, Dazed and Amazed, Sophia, Catherine, Mystic Butterfly, Grammy's Place, Sherry, Note to Self, Ann M, Dictum, Miss Muddock, Mrs. Muddock, Teresa, Cassie. Why do I always say that different every time? Little Daisy, Kay Miller, Amanda H, Sherry Whispers in the Shadow, Kelly Go Lightly, the felon allegedly, Anne. I'm so sorry, Chatty. Mimi of 8. I kept it short and sweet, though. I tried to keep it short and sweet. Hey, Mimi of 8. Did I say that? Yes, I did. Diana, Midnight Shadow, Rondi. Snowing there. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh no, Lorton girl. That's problematic for sure. Hey, TK. I know, Revival, it's crazy. Hey, Just Robin. I'll send you guys some of our sunshine. Hey, Bomba Trucker. Hey, Terry. Sunshine. Good morning, everybody. It's me, Amber Lee. Sunshine. 911 Crime Time. Alpha. Oh, you get back to back, Becky. That's scary, Alpha. Mother of 2 boys. And what a transition. Hey, Sean, from last night to today. Not really. I mean, we're just getting back into what I'm not interested in anything else. So we're going to go right back into talking about the exploitation. You guys, when I say heavy trigger warning on the upcoming, I mean heavy trigger warning. These are very, in my opinion, exploitive. There's a lot of crackling, as you guys know, with spirit box sessions. Good morning, Happy Feet. Oh, you're not far from me either. Well, you're a little ways, but in the wonderful state of Arizona. Yeah. One more time, one more grass mowing. Thankfully, we mow year round over here. Okay. I'm taking a deep breath because Peanut Shell, hello. This is a very heavy topic. So we're going to start with Sebastian. But like I said, there's two of them that I want to show you guys. And the second one is Maddie. And it's horrific. I don't even know how this is happening. And just so everybody knows, these aren't like months old. So this is from 13 hours ago. This channel is called Electronic Medium. Sophia, which one's that? You can say her name in here. Hey, Tammy's Inc. Hey, Peppermint Patty, Forever Army. Lip Locked. I know, Lip Locked. This is bad. This is really bad. Beware, marching band may follow. Good morning. You miss the heat. You're in Minnesota now. Oh, yeah, I couldn't do the cold. I'm originally from North Dakota, was raised in Montana, and lived in the Pacific Northwest my entire upbringing, and I am very glad to be in Arizona now. Good morning, PD. I know this is really rough. Sophia, I'm not sure which one that is. Good morning, Miss Liverbird. Good morning, Hartley. All right, y'all. Alpha male. Well, she claims because she's got a loved one that's passed on. That's why she's got connections. Again, it's one of the most exploitive things of anybody's grief process. It is extremely exploitive of grief for so many people. They prey, in my opinion, a lot of these people prey on people's grief, their need and want to connect to a loved one, something, that they're missing in that. And these people, but these two are really exploitive. And I'm going to show you why. Yeah, are you nuts? There's a lot of them that are making predictions. This one in particular, let me go over here right quick before we start. Let me show you guys her channel right quick. I've shown you guys her channel before. She was in our psychic mediums and stuff. So she doesn't really do many live streams, but she did used to do stuff on summer and things of that nature. She did a few. She does dowsing rods also, but she does a lot of videos. So she has done, if you can see right here on her page, I mean, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 with Sebastian's photo in them. She's done a lot on summer. Everything you can imagine, like the most tragic situations. Idaho 4, you guys can see that, right? Kylie Rodney, Quentin Simon. It's Marvon McCrae, Dylan Rounds, more summer. Like, she's got a knack for going after the talked about cases on YouTube. But can you see that thumbnail, the second one in, that it's a boy? Her name's Electronic Medium, you guys. She's got a page. It's a pretty good size page too. She's got 28.2K subs. We've talked about her previously a couple different times over here. Good morning, Chasing. Good morning, Innocent Until Proven Guilty. Yeah. Let me show you guys her like intro video so you can.
Daddy?
So this is supposedly her connection to the other side, just so everybody knows like what she uses. But yeah.
Did that say together? Did that say together? Mommy really needs to hear from you. And Jason's coming today. And I don't know. Do you have any advice for us right now? I'm going to stop this and listen to see if it's working. Okay, hold on.
So that's her intro stuff on her page about her father. Again, I mean, losses. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Loss is terrible for anybody. Oh, come on. Okay. Again, if you're just coming in, please step away if you are in this space mentally that this is going to be hard. These two streams are not something that I would even typically do because there's a lot of things that are said or interpreted of what she claims she is hearing that are extremely disturbing. One on Sebastian Rogers and one on Maddie Soto. So please, if you need to, step away. That was her own father, Elizabeth. Yes. All right, here we go.
Medium. This Sebastian Rogers case has gone crazy. People have lost their minds. What is happening? I think it's time for another session. This case makes my heart stop. What is happening? Let's go.
And like I said, she's done 11 videos on Sebastian Rogers' case.
All right, spirits, we're going to get right to it. It's me, Judy. This is an experimental paranormal channel. We delve into ITC, instrumental trans communication, and we believe in spiritual research and the ability to communicate through the manipulation of audio and the use of frequency. And Daddy, I hope you're here. I'm reaching out through the use of necrophonic.
And I'm sorry for her loss of her father. Anybody that's going through grief, my heart goes out to everybody. Like, I'm not shaming her for obviously looking for a connection to her dad. I mean, that's very apparent, but to use it in this manner is disgusting, to say the least.
Which is usually my go-to. It's just an app for your phone and a $10 Bluetooth speaker. It's what I'm using, like always. But Sebastian, this case is getting crazy. OMG, dog, the bounty hunters involved. People are getting sued. You know, it's a shame. Craziness is happening. What is going on? Necrophonic. I'm going to use reverb in the beginning. I'll shut it off a little bit later.
So what she's actually using, all of you have access to, if you have a cell phone device and a Google app, like Play Store or your App Store on your iPhone, you all have access to this exact same app. She is not gifted. She is using a microphone, that free, well, there's different levels. You can have a free trial even of that app. And she is trying to interpret a bunch of static. We always laugh and say it's a AM, FM, hand crank radio, basically, that they're using. But this is wild. So she doesn't even claim she has like psychic or mediumship abilities. She is just using very basic things to interpret messages from what she claims is the other side. It's a lot. Good morning, everybody coming in. Thank you for joining me this morning.
I might even use Echo. There are 3 different options on the Necrophonic app. Here we go. Spirits, first I need to connect. I've been thinking about this all day, Sebastian. Sebastian Rogers, please.
Yes, there's a lot of things wrong with this. The dates, there's a lot of things. But that's the least problematic thing in this whole situation.
I've been doing this for almost a decade. Sebastian. Rogers. OMG, Sebastian.
And maybe I should state, because you guys are pointing it out in the comments. Sorry, sometimes I think everybody hears the same things. Sebastian has been missing since February 26, 2024. The information that you are to hear in this video is outlandish, not to be taken as fact whatsoever. It's extremely exploitive and predatory, like Alpha said.
I'm listening. I can't with all this craziness that's going on. What
You know, I completely understand. If anybody else needs to tap out, please do, because this one's bad, but the next one gets worse.
is happening?
You understand what was just put on the screen, right? I'm sorry, but they all will be Cade. Who is they all will be Cade? And you know how dangerous this is when we have people like Subaru Steve out here inciting people to go, you know, hey, if you have any proof of a third party conversation, doesn't even need to be somebody that knows Chris and Katie. You can just go, you know, don't go vigilante on them, but you can go arrest them and kick their door in. Do you know how dangerous all of this mixed together is? All of this misinformation that is being spread about this missing child actually becomes the incitement that they are doing by doing this to their audience. And she's got a big channel. She's got 28,000 subs.
All be what? Did that say what I think it said? This case I feel is sinister and creepy, and God, it just gives me the heebie.
Tracing, I know that you still go through absolute hell because of what you fought back for in Summers and continue to do. But as a fellow pushbacker, I don't even know what you would call us at this point in time, asshole, your friendly asshole on YouTube, I am so thankful for people like you that have used their voice, people like Gavel, other people who have stood up against this stuff in these cases. And I 100% agree. It never ends and it will continue to get worse until there's closure, unfortunately. And even then, I don't think it's going to change. But I'm proud to sit by my friendly assholes that push back. Thank you for what you've done for Summer's case, truly.
Jeebies, this whole thing. What about a spirit? Does that say we try? I try. We need to find Sebastian. We need to, at the very least, find out what happened to Sebastian. Please, we need help with this.
Talking to an app on your phone is going to provide that help, you think? Make it make sense. Actually, Mountain, hold on, I missed your full name. You asked if this will become a new narrative. People will pick up certain things out of these and use them as their stories. I've got a good example of that. Mountain Soul. People use stuff in these and then they run with rumors from them, or these people take salacious rumors that they're hearing and mix it in. It's a multi-angle on a lot of these, but oh, Revival, I'm sorry. Chasing, I do not sit anywhere next to you. I forgot you are coming after me for fines. I'm sorry. You're right, Revival. I will not tarnish Chasing's good name. She sits at a different picnic table on a different playground. Okay.
He is caught? Is that what that said? I feel like somebody did see them. I seen them. I feel like someone did see them somewhere.
Are you guys catching the narrative she's trying to push already? The words that she's claiming that she's hearing. Now, this is her interpretation. This is called a spirit box session. This is one of the most grimy forms of exploitation of these tragedies and missing children's cases. This is truly bothersome. So she is trying to paint the narrative that they saw a fight, like,
eating or something. Man.
That I ate.
What about the mother?
Calling the mother psycho. Help. What about the mother? She says, and the next words that come up are psycho. Help.
I heard you say Tulsa before, real loud. Tulsa? Was that Tulsa, Oklahoma? Where else are we talking about here? You did?
That's it. I mean, are you joking? Who buys into this? Does anybody in the comment section buy into this? This is so ridiculous. She is taking fuzz and static and interpreting words out of it and leading you in a story. She is feeding you bullshit that her brain thinks she is hearing. And if you think about the things that she claims she's hearing, ma'am, are you okay? Are you okay? Like, this is just unfucking real that this is allowed. And like I said, she's got a bigger channel. She's got 28,000 subs. Good morning, Duchess, and everybody else.
Will Sebastian be found soon? I don't like to ask if Sebastian will be found soon because that's like fortune telling. Can I say, please help find Sebastian and bring him home soon to us, if it be God's will? Can you give us some clues around where Sebastian is right now? A city or town name would be helpful also.
You would think after 11 videos that you've done on Sebastian's case, if you were actually gifted and knew anything, you'd have went to law enforcement. You know, anybody that's has a good reputation, that's a psychic or claims they have abilities, doesn't come on YouTube and exploit these missing children or these horrific tragedies to this degree they will actually reach out to law enforcement, you know, that kind of thing. But nope, here we are. You have a whole channel of exploiting tragedy after tragedy after tragedy, missing child after missing child after missing child.
Just anything that would help us find Sebastian.
And we're going to piece in Trage Evangelists at the same time. So we're going to use people's desire to connect with a loved one or their grief process with faith manipulation. You know, why not throw it all in at once? That's usually kind of the shtick out here.
I'll turn off the reverb for this, okay? I'll try echo. No reverb, only echo. Give us some clues to what's around Sebastian. Let's start with a town or city name. Okay, let's try that first with echo. Okay, and we're gonna start now. Thank you for your help. I'm going to have the echo on, and we're going to ask for anything that you can see within 50 feet of Sebastian right this moment and around his physical body. Please help us with echo on.
So she is, as you know, implying that he's no longer with us.
His spirit. His spirit. His spirit's moving. What else is around him?
She made curtain out of that noise. Curtain is what she heard out of that noise. Uh-huh. Okay.
The curtain.
Notice the visual effects in her video too, the dark clouds, all of it. She's definitely trying to set a stage here.
It's dead. I'll have to try to listen to see what that said. I'm going to try to turn everything off. And can you give
Hold, please. Technical difficulties of her apps.
us any more clues about where Sebastian might be? You know, I'm going to ask one more time for just what's around 50 feet of him. And then I'm going to ask again about the story of what happened, okay? So what's within 50 feet of where Sebastian's physical body is right now? Spirits, with everything off, echo off, reverb off, using necrophonic. Within 50 feet of where Sebastian's physical body is right now.
Anybody that's just coming in, necrophonic is an app that she is using to get this static noise that she is interpreting what she hears out of and telling you a story.
That's gonna...
implying that there's 5. Implying that they've been K'd or stabbed.
Mm. I know, baby. I know. Who is that bad person? Huh? Tell me, who is it?
Of course. Of course. An app is going to tell you and solve this case, right? Why not?
Only light, loving, kind, high vibrational spirits of God are allowed to be here. The nurse? Who's a nurse? Wait a minute. Who's a nurse?
And what's unfortunate is there's people that will listen to this and go search out family members around any of these victims, and they will try to find somebody that's a nurse, and they will create an entire narrative off of that and run with it. And that's unfortunately what we see. We've seen them take ramblings of, in my opinion, completely unstable people from Facebook and turn them into complete content with leads and locations and natural burial sites. They will do the same in reverse with this. In fact, you will see a trickle-down effect of some of the things that she has said in the next video that she did on Maddie Soto, and some of the people that are saying things like this.
Yeah, and who else? Okay, I thought I heard the second name. Can you say the second name again?
Putting someone's name on this. How dangerous and ignorant.
Daddy, can you say the second name again? Well, I thought I heard another name too, but... And?
Oh, and shocker. Sophia, thank you for the gifted membership. And note to self, thank you for becoming a member. Anybody shocked by this? Anybody shocked by this? I'm chain smoking this morning. I appreciate you all being here for this insanity and this disgusting BS that is allowed. Laws have to change to protect victims and their families. I'm going to continue to scream that until somebody wakes up. This should not be allowed. This family should be allowed to go through their worst traumatic experience without having this happen to them.
Wow, I think I did hear it again. Okay, allegedly, right? Allegedly. And were there more? Oh my God, was it a yes? Oh my gosh. And who else? Who else assisted in this? Oh my gosh. I'm afraid to upload this even.
So afraid to upload this, right? Ran right to YouTube, created all the graphics, put all the wording in there. Yep, so afraid to upload it, right?
In your opinion. You see? Yes. Oh my God, I can't with this. Daddy, thank you. I don't know. You guys know I've been doing this for almost a decade, okay?
That's even worse. She's proudly been doing this to victims and their families for over a decade.
I have validation after validation on this channel, okay? It's just only getting better since my daddy died. And who else is in?
Who says that? I have validation after validation. So they give these wild interpretations of static that they hear that you can fit anything into. And then she says she has validation of these horrific situations, these horrific tragedies. And then it's only gotten better since her daddy has passed. Like,
involved in this. Did that say all of them? What does that mean, though? Oh my God. Look, I don't really want to be specific. Whoops, my phone's going off. Sorry. I am going to say that's, wow, I got to go. I'm going to upload this. Listen, I can't with this case. I can't.
you were so worried about uploading it, and then you're just, oh, I'm going to upload this. Make it make sense.
Sebastian, I know that he's already... Okay, I'm sure that's my mother texting me. Mama, I love you. She's still here with me on Earth. Daddy, thank you. Listen, I know Sebastian's up there with my dad, and I just know.
And right there, you can tell that all of this is staged. Every bit of it. None of it was genuine. It was all for content. She's talking about loading it. None of this was a genuine session. It was all just for content. She's talking about her mom texting her, who's still on Earth. Mommy, I love you.
In my heart, in my opinion, and I hope they solve this case soon.
And for more dramatic effects, enter the exit music. Okay, I've had enough of that. All right, another heavy, heavy trigger warning before I go to the next one. Y'all that followed the Maddie, I really, if you need to exit, please, please do. If you are not in a space to handle horrific things, please exit now. And that is not to be mean or rude, but the upcoming and the accusations and the narrative that she is trying to paint on a horrific tragedy is one of the grimiest things. One of the absolute grimiest things. So this was done 5 days ago. Okay. Thank you all for being here. Heavy trigger warning. I'm sorry, I sound like a broken record, but this is bad. So this is called Madeline Soto Shocking Spirit Box Session. Oh my God, was she? And again, for anybody coming in, this is electronic medium.
I'm sorry all this happened to you, Maddie. What's going to happen in court, do you think?
Enemy spotted.
I want you to, I'm going to back that up for a second. I want you to hear, and somebody asked if she's a teen. No, she's a grown ass adult. This woman is a grown ass adult. She's been doing this for over 10 years, proudly, she says. The disclaimer that she has got, these sessions are conducted for experimental, educational, and entertainment purposes only. Everyone is presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Really? Really? There is no way to prove what spirits are communicating with us during these sessions. Then why are you putting it out here? The accuracy of the information given to us in these sessions can only be validated once more information about these cases has come to light. Absolute.
Oh, spirits, it's me, Judy. I'm reaching out to Madeline Soto tonight. I'm just really disappointed the way this is going with her mother getting immunity, but I understand that it could help the case. Stefan Stearns was Madeline Soto's mother.
And all because people started talking about the immunity situation and what that was. Everybody went crazy and made all sorts of videos completely misinforming people on what the immunity situation even is. If you want more information on that, please go check out people like Alex Erickson and others who have covered it in depthly.
Mother's boyfriend, and he unalived her and left her in the woods, and he had been a little overly attentive to her since she was 8 years old. And, the night after her 13th birthday is when it all went down. And please Google her if you need more information. Madeline Soto, little Maddie. I want to talk to you. Spirits, can you find Madeline Soto? I'm using necrophonic. Madeline Soto. It's me, Judy. Looking for Maddie. Madeline Soto. Daddy, are you here? Can you help me find Madeline? Daddy, I miss you. I'm going to give this to Stefan. Did you say Stefan? I'm sorry for what, Stefan?
She has to watch what she says.
Did to you and with you. I think it's wrong. I'm sorry this happened to you. I can't believe that your mom was okay with it, What? I heard you wanted to live in the woods when you turned, 13? You said you wanted to go live in the forest. Was that right?
And now she claims she's made a connection to Maddie.
Did you tell your friends you wanted to go live in the woods or live in the forest? Kind of ironic that's where he left you, huh?
Why can they not just let this horrific tragedy and this beautiful little girl have her dignity? Why do people continue to do this?
Can you tell us if you had a baby in your belly?
And why? Why? Texas Bluebonnet. Yes, I saw reviews on that. Why? Why do we have to do this?
Did you have a baby in your belly?
For those of you that toss your devices across your living room, it's only going to get worse from here. You might want to leave it across the living room. And there are currently people running around YouTube saying that this is a fact and saying that people know it's a fact because of videos like this. What about dignity for the victims? I guess that's just forgotten in all of the exploitation, right? And Chasing is correct. There was an autopsy done, but they can't leave it alone. They just got to keep adding to it, continue to exploit this young, beautiful girl's dignity in every way, shape, or form that they can.
I'm sorry all this happened to you, Maddie. What's going to happen in court, do you think?
You like the little laughing emoji she puts in there? There's nothing funny about this whatsoever.
My goodness. I don't even know what to say about this case, you know. I guess I'm just not even surprised anymore.
Nothing. You should be saying nothing at all. But way to stage an entire video of pretending that you can talk to somebody for content on YouTube to once again smear the dignity of a victim who tragically left this world, who deserves dignity and justice.
Yes.
Now, of course, they're talking to her by name.
Do you have any messages for your mom, Maddie? For Jen Soto?
Oh.
Do you have any messages for Steven Stearns, whatever his name is? Steven? What's his name?
Deep breaths, everybody. Deep breaths. Spirits cuss. Did you know that?
Did that say prison? Yeah. Did you have a message for your dad? Your real dad? Your birth dad in Texas?
And absolutely using anything with her family to further exploit.
Do you have any messages for law enforcement before, the trial starts and all of that? What? Wait. I'm going to try the echo. Oh my God, did that say what I think it said and then stop him? Oh my gosh. I turned on the echo, okay?
The way she talks the entire time, too. The dramatic effects of her little meek voice.
Passed on. Oh my gosh. It sounded like stop him and then passed on. Oh my God. Madeline, I'm so sorry about all this.
You're so sorry that you decided to make a video and put content up that is not factual that is trying to, once again, take the dignity of a minor child who was horrifically murdered and smear her dignity. You're so sorry, right, electronic medium Judy? You're so sorry that you turned it into content based on a box with a bunch of static. Say it ain't so.
Messages for law enforcement. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to turn the echo off. Whew. Madeline, I'm sorry all this happened to you, girl. And we love you, and we're behind you, and we will stand behind you for court. And we want justice to be served, which I'm sure it will for Stefan Stearns.
You're going to stand behind her while selling salacious stories to your audience of 28,000 subs of things that are inaccurate about a minor child. A horrific unaliving. Ugh.
I'm not sure about your mom. Maybe there was some mental illness there. I'm not a doctor or a psychiatrist, but
yeah, that's for sure. We kind of got that message.
Something's definitely wrong. And I'm going to send some love to your dad and his family in Texas, and some love to you, because I know you're okay now. So we love you, Madeline. And yeah, is there anything else you wanted to say, honey? Having second thoughts? What?
Oh, of course, the spirit is telling a stranger that they love them. You know, why not? Why not?
Whoa.
She says, whoa, cue the exit music.
I love you, man.
If this is love, I don't. Yeah, don't want nothing to do with it. All right, I got one more, and then we're going to finish this out today. I know this has been heavy. I appreciate all of you sitting here with me through this. This is, to me, one of the worst forms of exploitation that we've seen on this app. If you have not seen the previous video that I did when we went through about 75 plus psychics, tarot card readers, mediums, varying degrees, varying size of channels, numerous readings from 1 to 15, 20 readings per each, just on Sebastian's case. People thought I was full of shit when I said no, there was way over what I could even imagine. There was, I can't remember how many we detailed that day, but it was over 75 different channels that have done readings, mediums, spirit box on Sebastian's case, and 1 to 15 videos each. The average, I think we figured out, was probably 5 to 7. Think about how much content that is. And Sebastian's still not home. I'd be horrified to go look and see the ones that have done somewhere else. Sherry, thank you for the support. And Sophia, thank you for the gifted membership. All right. We're going to do one more and then we're going to wrap it up. Again, for anybody coming in, this is electronic medium. And let me give you a breakdown really quick. The video that we're about to view has 9.3 thousand views on it. The Maddie Soto video has 9.3K views on it. The one of Sebastian from 14 hours ago has 2.3K views. His videos range from 11,000, 16,000, 15,000, 16, 15. She's done stuff on Karen Reed, Micah Miller, 20,000 views, 26,000 views on a previous Maddie Soto, 24,000 on Sebastian 11. Her videos get high watch numbers. Her first one on Sebastian Rogers got 36,000 views. And just so you can see this, 36,000 views from 7 months ago. Do you think that might have something to do with why she's continued it? I would venture to say. All right. Thank you, JS and IT. Thank you guys for all being here. This is truly horrifying. This is absolutely horrifying. Chasing, I'm sure I would. I'm sure I would absolutely be horrified at the amount. I can't even tell you guys, like each day I find a new creator that is either starting a channel or has had a smaller channel that is spreading misinformation on Sebastian's case or Summer's case. They're popping up constantly. And it's like, what's the purpose? There's been no new updates, but they all continue to find a way to insert themselves. So does anybody remember on T-Rev 757's channel when a supposed cousin called in? And do you guys remember the Facebook messages that were being used for content of a supposed family member? There's been a lot of things with cousins, and then supposedly a family member of Katie's has came out and talked, and all of the different things and the stories around relatives. There's been multiple different ones, supposedly one from Florida, supposedly one called into a show. Like there's just been a constant narrative with that. Well, wouldn't you imagine that her title of this is A Cousin, Sebastian Rogers' shocking spirit box session, huge clues. Yeah, okay. And for anybody that doesn't know, there's been so many stories that are not vetted, that they're not factual, by distant relatives, people we don't even know if they are actual cousins or relatives. They're anonymous posts claiming to be XYZ that so-and-so told a story to. Like there's just been so much of that, and none of them have been vetted. Again, according to law enforcement, in case you are new to this case and just stumbling in here for the first time, Sebastian Rogers has been missing since February 26, 2024 from Hendersonville, Tennessee. He is a 15-year-old male. Not sure how tall he is at the current time. Truthfully, like I'm sure he's grown. We just don't have any idea. We have no idea where Sebastian is. If you want factual information, please go to the TBI website only. That is the only factual information out there on this case. There is no indication of foul play. Everything is on the table. Parents have been cooperative and their stories have been vetted. The TBI is the only place that should be getting, well, TBI, Sumner County, FBI, if you have any information, your local police department, but please don't be calling these random YouTubers with information. We have a man out here now that's created a channel that is asking for minor classmates of Sebastian's to contact him with information. A grown-ass man asking for minor children that were classmates of Sebastian's to reach out and contact him. We have people in chats specifically asking people to not call the TBI with factual information. We have creators, which I'm going to be detailing later today if I have time, that are trying to call Sumner County and have conversations because they think they're entitled to information to continue to push the narrative that Sumner County isn't doing enough. I did a video the other day that went over some of the initial response, and it's absolutely shocking and amazing to see the response that Sebastian, when he went missing, got. I hate these videos, by the way. I absolutely hate these videos. But people need to talk about it. They need to start pushing back on this stuff. There's so much of this that is going on, and nobody says anything. Nobody says anything. It's like it doesn't even exist. Can you imagine being the family of these children, waking up and even just going to YouTube to check, you know, and hear all this is? Can you imagine?
All right, spirits. Hey, it's me, Judy. I'm not feeling the greatest tonight, but I feel this pull to talk to you guys. Let's go. What is going on with Sebastian Rogers? I'm reaching out to Sebastian Rogers and to his spirit guides and to my daddy and to all the usual kind, loving, high vibrational spirits of God using the Necrophonic app. Let's go. Where is Sebastian Rogers? Spirits, please help us. We've had a lot of clues so far. If you haven't seen the Sebastian Rogers playlist, OMG. Spirits, hello? It's me, Judy.
Did you see that? I was wrong. I didn't even go back far enough. She's got 29 videos. The Sebastian Rogers playlist. I didn't even check that. Are you fucking joking right now? What?
I'm going to leave reverb off.
Yes, for anybody that's about to say, nonsense, you're correcting misinformation is up over 100. Hell yeah, it is, and growing. There will probably be, at this rate, 400 before I'm even remotely making a dent in the misinformation and the harm that's being done. Yep, I know. But I don't claim to be gifted at all. I'm an asshole on YouTube that pushes back against the misinformation and harm being done to these families. That's it. That's all. I can't even. I'm stunned by that. And she's proud of it.
For a minute here. Reverb is off. Hello? The first few spirit box sessions, I feel like, are always the best clues, guys.
I'm going to speed it up just because now I want to go take a look at some of these other ones before we get out of here, because I cannot believe she's got 29 on a playlist.
Did you go with someone you knew or you thought you knew? Can you answer that? What? Whoa. Hello?
A profound statement. What? Whoa.
Cousin? What? Wait, what? Wow.
He really added in a lot of dramatic effects to this one.
Are you not in Tennessee anymore? Can you tell us? Or can spirits tell us? Allegedly, if Sebastian is no longer in Tennessee. Is that a no?
Oh, this is absolutely grimy. I cannot even believe what we are watching. I mean, I can because we've seen it all, but I still, every time I think it, ay. Mrs. Muddock, thank you for being here. And I totally understand. If anybody needs to take a break, this is heavy. This is a lot. This is exploitation beyond belief. This is smearing the dignity of victims, completely basking in people's grief. Like, she is absolutely exploiting people's grief and desire to connect to their loved ones. And not just Sebastian. Like, that's the thing, is people are so, like, anybody that has lost somebody will feel such a need to connect a lot of times. And one last word, one last statement, one last something. And that is where her audience comes from, is people that are in that mindset, that are just desperate for any type of connection. This is my opinion on what we watch, but it's sad because these people are being exploited. Their tragedies are being exploited. And even her audience, their grief is being exploited.
Oh my gosh. Did I hear what I think I heard?
And again, there has been no indication whatsoever from law enforcement that there has been anything to do with medication. Again, that was salacious rumors that were spread on court TV and further beyond. There was allegations of that from multiple different rumor mills on YouTube, but law enforcement has never even remotely stated anything about medication.
I'm dreaming. Oh my gosh. Tell me more about the campground that you said you're near. Tell us anything that Sebastian can see looking around him, whether he's still with us here on Earth or not, physically. Anything that his physical body can see looking around him.
Well, she doesn't have to believe it. She just has to put her interpretation of a bunch of words and throw it out there. Yeah, there is a ton of channels that do this. Hey, Vids, there are a ton of channels, Kelly. I will agree with you on that. I do not endorse what is being done on our channel, but people do. Absolutely. Just like people who stand behind BHB and her ways and other channels that have spewed lies, hate, and slander. 100%, but it's not okay when it comes to victims and their families, and laws need to change. Victims deserve dignity, and this should not be allowed. People do believe in this stuff, and that's their right to do so, but it's still exploitive. It is 100% exploitive. And I will continue to talk about it.
Just name it off.
Are you shocked that she put bite marks in there? Bit him with the narratives of the bite marks, which we have no indication. Those were in an interview 8 days after Sebastian went missing on Chris Proudfoot's arms, where he wore a short sleeve shirt in an interview. If those were present when Sebastian went missing, they would have been heavily investigated by law enforcement. Yep, you love how she's got all the salacious misinformation and the rumors, the campsite, the bit him, all of that stuff. You see how she's working all that in. She works in their names. You know, you could hear anything, but those are what she's hearing from the spirits.
Do you see the name of anything around you? I heard Tulsa, but I don't know if that means there was ties to Tulsa, that you were in Tulsa. Do you see the name of anything around you at this very second? I'm asking for Sebastian's spirit guides or Sebastian himself. The name, a street name, a town name, the name of a thing, person, place, thing, street name, anything, campground name, lake name. I'm listening. I do believe you. I just need the name of something around you.
Now the spirits tell time. Lovely.
Oh, yeah?
The implication he is a constant theme.
Okay, So any more clues? Any more clues that we can zero in on right now? Did that say daddy, thanks?
I don't know. You tell us. That's what you wrote on your screen. That's what you claim you heard, isn't it? Because you wrote it on your screen.
Wow. Sounded like he's your boy, Seth.
I can't even believe people defend this. I can't believe that people are defending that this is allowed to be done. Yeah, it's allowed, but I guess if it was your family, would you like this done to you? There's a lot of people in here that have beliefs. There's a lot of people in here that have gifts of sorts, but they would never do this to a family, a child, or anything of the sort. She is pre-recording this content and loading it. This takes time and energy to put all of the wording in here, do all the layouts. Like, she has plenty of time to reconsider what she's doing every single time, and she continues to choose to upload this. 10 years of this.
Did that say he's hiding imperfect? Wow.
There's some more of her wonderful emojis.
We love you, Sebastian.
Oh, of course. Of course, the spirit responds with, I love you.
Trip me out.
And more dramatic music to exit. Imagine that. All right, let's go look for a moment and see what else is over here. Chasing, I will do whatever I can to help. Whatever I can, because this has got to end. This has got to come to an end. All right, so she wasn't lying to us. Oh, hold the fucking phone. So she also has a merch store. She's got blankets, she's got necklaces, she's got sweatshirts. A sweatshirt, $59.99. This is the one that she's got 36,000 views on, but she does. She has 29 videos of Sebastian. Holy shit. This one's got 5. I don't even know if I want to do this. I'm scared to look at the comments over here. Oh, yeah, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't think we'll come back from that if I start reading the comments of people that believe this shit. Thank you, Nisi B, for being a member. Somebody asked if she asked for super chats earlier too. Not that I have seen. No, not that I have seen at all. But she gets, I think her AdSense with the views is probably what she does more so than anything. I don't know how. You want me to do it, Chasing? You want me to to protect other people, I will, what I'll do is I'll look at them off the screen and read some of them just to, because I'm sure these people are, I'll look at these ones over here. So they're not right here for names, but I'll read some of them. Okay, so the video that we're about to watch, I'm going to read you some comments from that video right quick that have been left. They had him dead and buried well before reporting him as missing. Kind of makes me sick to my stomach. He should have been with Seth years ago. This poor boy didn't have a chance in that home with mommy and stepdad. No foul play. Yeah, right. I'm so angry with this case. Your dad is wonderful spirit guide to have. Nancy Grace asked stepdad if he would take a polygraph and said, yes, name the place and time and I will be there. She took him up on the offer and arranged a polygraph and now he refuses to take it. In my opinion, he was not out of town. If he was, he came back. I don't trust him. I pray for Sebastian. Thank you, Judy. I love your channel. Which we know out of Seth's own mouth that Chris was in Memphis. I've showed that multiple times. Well, didn't the spirits tell it all today? Amazing. It makes me sick to my stomach. Sebastian went to my son's school. Evil, just pure evil. That's a local. I have faith he will be found and brought home. God bless this child. He never stood a chance. Wow. Wow. Asking for Nancy's help is so powerful. She comments and said, this one pisses me off. Sorry, not sorry. Wow, he likes Nancy Grace. Shout out to Nancy Grace for helping Sebastian. Once again, that's what we're about to watch is the video. So I'm assuming Nancy Grace got a shout out from the spirits. Once again, TBI dropped the ball. How long are they going to continue walking free? What's really sickening is I've heard multiple mediums say things go dark. They can't see. Something about a broken arm too. It's unreal. The same things I've heard come up from so many different medium and spirit box sessions about Sebastian. Poor kid, I swear. I hope he's found safe, and if not, I hope he didn't suffer, and I hope he's safe and protected on the other side now, waiting for justice. I've also heard multiple sessions say a personal item of his will be found near where he is, that they know for a fact it is his. What? They are both 1,000% guilty, 1,000%. My heart and soul are in not hearing this. Please, Lord, let him be found safely. Judy, thank you so much for reaching out to Sebastian. I've been watching his case since the beginning, and he's coming through a lot of spirit boxes. He really wants help, and his story is always the same he gave you. We need to find him and evidence to make justice. Thank you, Jerry, for helping your sweet daughter Judy in her mission. Nancy needs to interview them again. Thank you for reaching out to Sebastian. We all know with the time he's been gone is not good, but no matter, bring peace to his dad. Hell will take care of the other two. Horrible. His own mother murmured him. Her own son. For Chris, allegedly Chris cleaned it up. Katie broke Sebastian's arm and his foot. They planned this. Please, Judy, keep asking where they took him, or is he still in the house? Is he in Memphis, near where Chris was working? Is he buried in the backyard? Chasing, I'm never taking your advice again. Just an FYI right now. I'm never taking your advice again. These are the comments on this video. As soon as I watched this, I went over to Candace Star channel to see if she covered Sebastian as well. She did. She was outlined in my 75 psychics. She did. You and her are saying the same thing. Well, imagine that. I believe 100% of what you say and do. Rest in peace to your daddy and all the heavenly angels that came from the earthly realm. I've always heard if the story does not make sense, it is not true. I believe the Proudfoots are guilty. The stepdad, I don't trust him. He hit Sebastian with a belt. Why haven't they done a polygraph test on him? They have. The mother said they did one on her, but why not the stepdad? The TBI did a polygraph on Chris, and even Robin Rogers' sus mother confirmed that. Love you, Miss Judy. I hope this child is found soon. Oh, my buddy, Spirit Seeker Squad. Imagine that. Oh, the lovely Spirit Seeker Squad. The grimy buddy of all the misinformation cronies. What does her comment say? Woo, I had to listen to this twice. The intelligent responses you got were amazing. Thank you, Judy. Your connection is undeniable. Hey, Mandy, my friend, how are you? This is electronic medium back to her. I think my daddy is helping from the other side. Spirit Seeker Squad back to her. Hey, Miss Judy, I absolutely believe your daddy is helping from the other side. You always get such clear, intelligent responses. And with that, we're going to watch this video before I throw my fucking computer. Yeah, she did chasing. Yeah, that's another one. Yep. Yeah, I talked about that in one of my videos, like just briefly. I mentioned that somebody was using Beth. But this is, we all feel some sort of way about this. All of us are feeling some sort of way. I'll grab that one too. We'll listen to this one and then we'll do the Beth one. All of us are feeling some sort of way. Can you imagine this being your loved one? We are complete strangers that have no connection to this family whatsoever. They are completely removed from us, that we have no emotional connection or ties to. If we are feeling this way, can you imagine how the family feels seeing these things? For 1 second, how can these people not step back and watch what they are doing and see what they are doing to the families? Yeah, she does. She claims, yep. We can skip around. Hold on. Let me do that one next. Hold on. I'll grab that one instead. We'll do that one now. Yeah. Hold on. Let me grab it. I'm in disbelief. I'm truly in disbelief. Like it is something else. To do this. It is absolutely something else to do this. Oh, a lot of these are shorts. That's why she's got 29. A lot of them are shorts. She put, oh, you know how dangerous that is too? Wow. Holy shit. I'm going to play this one while I'm doing this. While I'm finding this one. Sorry, give me 1 second.
Hey guys, what is up? It's me, Judy, electronic medium.
Oh my God.
Wait, are you talking about Tarot of Hope chasing? I think it's Tarot of Hope that did. Did she do one too? Let me look. I'm not finding hers, but Tarot of Hope did one where Beth Chapman comes through on a spirit box regarding Sebastian's search. I think that's Tarot of Hope that did that. I'm not finding hers, electronic mediums, but yes, this one here. Hold on. Let me show you guys. This is Tarot of Hope that did this one. They're all the same. Like, it sucks because they're all just, we can watch this one right quick. So this is Tarot of Hope. She is a smaller channel. She's got 2.33K subs. Another spirit box session. Okay, I'll look. Thank you. It all comes from spirit. This one made the lineup of the 75 plus channels that we reviewed. He's using the Sebastian's Army stuff too. Here's her disclaimer: for entertainment purposes only, not factual information. All my opinion and interpretation of spirit. All persons mentioned are innocent until proven otherwise. Oh my God. Yeah, this one has done quite a few. There's quite a few of those psychics mediums. Chasing, I've got a full list. If you want, I can share. I'll share it publicly. I think I did before, but maybe in my members group. I'll share it publicly on my community tab of all the different channels that have done this. There's more additionally to that too. I'll share that when I'm done. Elizabeth, I'm going to have to do something before I throw this computer. Okay. So she looks like she's using another app.
Can I speak with Beth Chapman from Dog the Bounty Hunter Show?
What? Can I speak with Beth Chapman from the Dog the Bounty Hunter Show? Great start. Wonderful start. Yep. I mean, did you just call up a 1-800 number? Like, what are we doing here?
Beth Chapman, are you here? Beth Chapman, would you mind if I asked you some questions?
Wow.
Beth, what were some of your experiences in the afterlife when you left us here on Earth Realm?
So we're exploiting multiple in this one. We've got exploiting Beth and her tragic death to cancer, which was absolutely horrific, and Sebastian being missing. We've got a twofer in this one. Holy shit. I hate people. I absolutely hate people. Oh, Brenda, yes, they do. Yes, that's a constant theme with most of them. There's a few that don't, but I would say those of you that watched that with me, with the ones that we selected, I would say about 75% had a consistent theme of targeted narratives in that direction. Whether they said that outwardly or not, they led their audience down that narrative. Sorry, I'm grabbing a Diet Coke because at this point, if I had something stronger, I think I would probably drink it. And I don't even drink. Oh, okay, back to this. Sorry, I'm struggling with this with you guys.
Beth, do you have any messages for your children? Beth, would you like to say any messages for Dog the Bounty Hunter?
So exploiting Dog and Leland in this too. Shocker. So it's not enough that they lost Beth, but going to use their name for content of to make some bullshit about a missing child. Gotcha. Okay. All right. I loved Beth. Like, she made that show for me. I was a huge fan of the show because of her.
Beth, what do you think about Dog the Bounty Hunter going to Tennessee and searching for Sebastian Rogers?
I highly doubt her children agreed for this.
Beth, can you tell us if you have any regrets that you had in life when you were here? Beth, what is your opinion on Katie Proudfoot?
Ma'am, what the spirit says they hate supposedly a spirit of Beth. Katie doesn't have a boyfriend. She has a husband. I guess this is just like some 1-800 number you can call up and ask any questions, get an answer to.
Beth, what is your opinion on Christopher Proudfoot? Beth, what is your opinion on
And of course, there's the narrative that's going to continue.
Seth Rogers? Beth, what is the missing piece of the puzzle to Sebastian Rogers' case? Beth, did you find the light? Beth, are you in heaven?
What? I'm sorry. Like, I'm going to be calling Jesus today too. Like, I need to phone a friend right now. What in the absolute hell is happening? Are you in heaven? Are you in heaven?
Beth, can you describe to us what it is like to be in heaven? What it's like in heaven?
Can you give us an MTV tour of cribs? Like, who the fuck is this clown?
Beth, is there anything you can tell Dog the Bounty Hunter about Sebastian Rogers? Beth, is there any?
Oh, of course, you know, heaven's got a direct access to court TV. They're just sitting around watching court TV. I mean, sure.
Anything you can tell us that will help bring Sebastian Rogers home? Beth, is Dog right that Sebastian Rogers is alive? Beth, how long will it be before Sebastian Rogers is found? What do we need to know about regarding Sebastian Rogers?
She even selected the voice as an older female. She hand selected, if you look behind her on that app, I just realized that she selected the voice of an older female. The app allows you to select the voice of the spirit that you're talking to and coming through. whoever the maker of these apps are. Oh, I'll save it before I get censored.
Beth, would you like to help in this case from the other side?
Why does she? Okay, hold on. Pay attention behind her right quick. Watch the volume thing behind her. She'll ask a question. Just look all of it. Look at how this goes and the volume switch when the voices come through.
Beth, would you like me to do another session with you regarding Sebastian Rogers? Beth Chapman, do you like this device and how it works, how you can communicate with the living still on our side and your side?
Are you fucking joking? Are we going to have a commercial break for this fucking app because Beth Chapman? Are you joking? Why is she toggling the volume back and forth? And why isn't... Oh, okay, never mind. Right? Autumn, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, generally, Jenny. Yes, absolutely.
Beth Chapman, do you have any last messages you would like to say right now? If so, you can go ahead and say them.
I'm not Beth Chapman, bitch, but you are fucking vile. Tarot of Hope. You are fucking vile. And I hope that you have the fucking day you deserve. And I hope you stub every one of your mother effing toes until you can barely put pressure on them. I hope that's what happens to you. I hope you stub every one of those toes on the bottom of your bed, on the dresser, on every door you walk into. I hope that's... I'm not Beth, but I'm answering for Beth.
Beth Chapman, I would like to say thank you for coming forward and speaking to me and speaking upon the case of Sebastian Rogers, who is 15 and missing.
Did you pay $500 for a cameo? Is this kind of like your cameo? Exploiting, multiple at once?
Thank you so much.
Well, the spirits have manners. The audacity of this one. The audacity. Let's go look and see how many views this video has. 2.2K 2 months ago. Thank God it doesn't have more than that. Oh, okay. Let's go back to this one. This is her biggest video. And she does. Chasing's right. She uses shorts to promote her videos and drive traffic to them because shorts, a lot of people just flip through. So shorts are a huge way of promoting content. And there is actually like a lot of way of building in that and your channel that way and pushing your content out. Thank you, Robin, for being here. Sorry, guys. I am losing my fucking mind. This is wild, right, Fletch? I didn't know we could just call up a 1-800 number and, hey, I need to speak to this one. How's it going up there in heaven? Are you in heaven? Like, I'm really glad that nobody's really came in here defending this. I am so glad that nobody's came in here defending this. Again, I don't have the answers of how to get this to stop. I really don't. I wish there was a simple solution to get this to stop. But it is a huge problem. A huge problem. I encourage you. I will post the publicly. I will post the post with all of the different channels that I reviewed that are in the psychic medium, tarot card reader, spirit box reader realm. And I encourage you guys to go just browse, but be careful because your algorithm will be flooded with random weird shit from there on. But just look at the list and see all the different names. Now, there's some on there. Tammy made the list, but Tammy's in the comment section and she removed her video and she does not do what these people do. I want to preface that by saying that I respect Tammy for doing what she did.
Gosh, I am so worried about.
Oh, there's one other one too. There is another guy I have to give a shout out to. Twisted Reality, I think is the channel name. He's got two channels, but I don't know what caused him to switch. At first, he was doing some really weird things, but now it seems he caught up and he has absolutely chasing whatever. If there's anything I can do to help, I'll post that list for you though, if you want me to, if you want to use it for anything. But he has been doing videos recently calling out some of the misinformation and how disgusting it is. And I just have to give a shout out. Like, I'm proud to see that some of them are correcting what they were a part of. And that gives me hope. There's at least a couple of them. Yeah, Google's a big one. Okay, carrying on. I won't torture you guys with all of these. Tammy, I appreciate you so much. And I have a lot of respect for the fact that you don't want to be a part of this shit. And Pistol Amy, absolutely. Are you talking about the lawyer mystery maven? Pistol Amy, you might be talking about the lawyer mystery maven.
Sebastian Rogers, you guys, what is going on with Sebastian Rogers?
Yeah, I'm waiting to see. You said yes, that's the lawyer mystery maven. I encourage you guys to go check it out. I'm sure one of the mods will drop her channel link. I still have a few questions of what she's like, what the plan, and ultimately she did a video. So I'm just waiting to see how it gets off the ground and what she's able to do with it. Anything to help victims and their families at this point is definitely needed.
Hi, spirits. Hi, it's me, Judy. I need some help again. Daddy, hi, it's me. I'm hoping
I want you to remember this video has 36,000 views on it.
you'll help me again, Dad. We're looking for this 15-year-old Seth Rogers' son. His name is Sebastian Rogers. Sebastian. Dad, I wonder if you could see or tell us what happened to Sebastian. My dad's name is Jerry.
Megs, how did he have access to the internet? Was he on a registry somewhere? Scary.
Spirits, all our usual spirits are welcome in. If you don't know about this case, Sebastian disappeared on February 26th. It was a Monday morning. He went to bed that night. Mom put him to bed. I woke him up, tried to wake him up for school the next morning and said he was gone. His mother is Katie Proudfoot. He does have a stepdad, Chris Proudfoot, but his father's name is Seth Rogers. I am not here to talk really about the case, but we do want to story.
AP, unfortunately, 36,000 people watched this. She's got a channel of 28,000 subs. 36,000 people watched this one. And we're going to get a shout out, I guess, from the spirits to Nancy Grace, looking at the comments that we read. So it'll be interesting. Megs, I'm glad his channel's gone now. That's crazy to me. That is absolutely crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. And just to show you guys, 36. Let me make sure you guys can see it. Oh, she's got tips. She's got a tip jar on there. She's got a PayPal on there. Oh, I was wrong. She doesn't ask for it in her videos, but yes, this video right here has 36,000 views, you guys. And she's got a PayPal right there. Tips are appreciated. Oh. She uses shorts. That's what we were realizing. She uses shorts. That's why she's got a playlist of 29 videos. She's only got 11 actual videos, but she does all of these shorts to drive traffic to her videos. And shorts are seen very fast because they're under a minute and people scroll through them and they lead them to these. Yep, she's got merch And she's got a PayPal link. Yep. Yep, I was wrong. I didn't even notice that before. Holy shit.
Story about what happened. This is an experimental paranormal channel. Do not call law enforcement with anything you hear on my channel. We don't know what is true or untrue until more information comes out about the case. This is an experimental channel. Here we go. I'm going to use necrophonic spirits. We need information about what happened to this kid. Where is Sebastian Rogers? Did he walk off on his own? Did something happen to him? Please tell us. We need your help. This is a test. Spirits, are you here? Can you hear me? Did that say trust us? What? Well, we'll see, I guess, won't we? Daddy, I'm looking for my dad. We need to know about Sebastian. I want my spirit guides, my daddy's spirit guides, Sebastian's spirit guides. Sebastian does not have to be deceased for us to get information about him. If he has crossed over, please, you're welcome to join us. We want to know what happened to Sebastian. First of all, please tell us a story. What happened on Sunday night after you went out with your mother, Sebastian? Sebastian's spirit guide can tell me. After Sebastian went out to eat, had a good day with his mom, they got home that night. What happened? Can you tell us?
I was just looking. Yep, she is monetized. I was just trying to find that too. She is monetized, so she's getting AdSense from ads on her videos, which again, I don't have a problem with people being monetized on YouTube. That please don't take this the wrong way. What I have a problem with is this type of exploitation. All of her content is exploiting missing children or horrific tragedies that are like hot topics at the time. As Betty says, high profile, or in the famous words of Jennifer Coffendorfer, famous missing children. That's what her content surrounds. All of it. Yeah.
You're here?
Megs, I'm trying to catch your comments as they go by. Michael is the one who would message Candace and tried to meet up with her in person. Oh my gosh.
Whoa. We're still talking about Sunday now. Sunday night. What happened Sunday night? What? Did that say I was vomiting? Or didn't I hear that right? I'm sorry. I want to just listen and not interrupt, okay? I'm just going to listen for a minute. Please tell us. Keep talking. I hear you.
You can't even make out words in this shit. Like, you just can't even make out words. Oh, chasing. Oh, I really hope we can. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't that crazy, Autumn? I was sitting here trying to like hear if there's anything that I could, my brain, but it's the power of suggestion is what they're doing by putting it on the screen, repeating the words. It's the power of suggestion. So when she repeats it and puts it in front of your face, you're going to believe that that's what you hear. Chasing, I really hope something can be done.
What? Please. I hope that's not true, what I just heard.
Shelly, if you walk away and anybody like put your phone down for a minute or whatever you're watching on, so you don't see the screen with what the words are supposedly, and just test it out. It is jumble. It is complete jumble. Most of you know that, but it is completely jumble. Oh, and again, look at the word on the screen.
About biting? Is Sebastian safe somewhere? That's what I want to know. Is he safe somewhere?
Do you hear the panic and desperation in her voice? Holy shit.
I mean, please tell us. Okay, even if you've passed, you're safe now. I get that. I want to know if you're safe somewhere here on Earth, or has Sebastian passed? That's what we need to know, please.
Listen to the panic in her voice that she's trying to pull her audience in by. The panic in the, oh, come on now. And implying that he has passed away is the common theme of all of these, which we have no indication of what happened to Sebastian. People have their own opinions, which you're entitled to, but there is no evidence right now. And while the FBI and people, law enforcement, are encouraging people to continue to come forward with any information, anything, keep looking. This is dangerous. Helen, yeah. I know, even like that's one thing I do appreciate is people that believe in the paranormal. Most of them have a problem with this. Cantonio has entered the chat. If he went to bed cussing Steve out, just so anybody knows, like,
don't get me started on this weirdo.
Kyle, this lady's name is Judy. Kyle went to bed cussing Steve out last night. Like, he told me he loved me, and then he said, fuck Steve. I tried to do this before he got up. Kyle's between, like, he's waiting for the new job to be prepped and ready to go. So he's home right now for a little while, and he's usually never home when I do content. So he listens to us while he's at work, but it's just like background noise sometimes. And now he's realizing the extents that some of these people go to, and he's not loving it. He's not loving actually paying attention to how sick these people are.
I heard the lawnmower is not
Did Sebastian?
today.
The lawnmower told you to buy it.
I heard it. It was like buy a lotto ticket.
Kyle said the lawnmower told him to buy a lotto ticket. Did it give you the numbers too?
Nope.
I mean, okay.
leave the house by himself barefoot in 26 degrees in the middle of the night walking. Did that happen?
Holy shit. You called it? Okay.
What?
Oh, for crimini's sakes. Barefooted. Kyle loves hyenas.
Okay, and this is just a question, okay? What did Sebastian think of Mr. Chris?
That's great.
Okay, it's just a question, allegedly. We're asking spirits, okay? What did Sebastian think of Mr. Chris, honestly?
Autumn, aren't the emojis just a special touch? She used one earlier, laughing faces during one. I don't know when you got here, Autumn, but if you didn't see the one she did on Maddie Soto, it's horrific. Horrific. Wait, what did your alarm do? My alarm just told me that if every one of y'all sends me $50 and I play the lotto, I'll win. I'll post my cash app, Michigan wifey. Oh. Helen, isn't it funny? I guess spirits don't want to get sued either. I mean, none of this is funny, truthfully, but we've got to find something in here to like make our brains not go numb. This is absolutely the most vile. This is probably one of these type of channels probably get under my skin most, definitely more than the rest. The other channels are harmful. They're problematic. The misinformation, the constant narratives, that bullshit. But these ones are just true, dry, grimy exploitation and using people's grief, exploiting people's grief. My toaster just said for me to lose 10 pounds. Shit. Did you see that? What she just said? Again, this is from 7 months ago. 7 months ago, she did this right in the beginning. And this had 36,000 views. This was recorded on the date of the last press conference, April 2nd is when this is from. April 2nd, the date of the last press conference from law enforcement is the date she recorded this. Holy shit. I really hope she stubs all of her fucking toes.
What? Was that a message for your dad? Sebastian, please, because that would mean what I think it means. Bummer. Yeah.
Michigan wifey, I was muted, but Kyle got that notification on his phone and did a whole cheer, actually.
Can you tell us more? Where is Sebastian exactly? Could you tell us? These sessions really don't work so good for...
So she continues to ask this box where Sebastian is. After 11 times, you think that she would have got it figured out, right? Yeah, right, Fletch? Crazy shit. Crazy fucking shit. In Spirit's opinion, Music City Mom, that's a good one. Elizabeth, have a great day. Thank you for all you do for our lovely animals.
Finding exact locations. It's more about telling a story of what happened. Can you tell us a story of whereabouts Sebastian might be right now, his physical body? Just describe what's around him right now, where his physical body is. If you can. Daddy, can you help? If Sebastian was to look around.
Explore Court. A lot of people think that that's what they're doing, is using like edited or taking clips from videos and like using static and stuff and then playing those and claiming it's an app. I've heard that claimed about numerous. I don't know all the technical, like I don't know how they're all set up is, but multiple people have said that that's what they think they're doing.
Right now, what does he see around him?
Oh, Tammy.
Me?
Tammy, that's hard. I'm sorry for your loss.
Okay.
No, Explore Car, just like that part right there. People think that they're hearing other interviews. I don't know. I don't have any proof that that's what they're doing. She claims that she's using this app, a paid app, to get these conversations. But some people believe that they are taking clips of like interviews and things like that and adding static to it and distorting it. Could they? Absolutely. Anything's possible. You see the level of grime that these people are willing to go to. And it's all about the power of suggestion. It's all about making your mind believe that you're hearing these things with her repeating the words, putting them on the screen. That's what it's all about. So, and by the way, the chat is on fire. Keep it going. Tell me what your toasters and your coffee makers and everything else are saying, because I need something to laugh through, because this is fucking insane. Oh, guaranteed somebody probably went and researched Rocco, and who's Rocco? Good Lord.
Wow.
Oh. Kyle just figured it out. Rocco sounds like Uncle Taco. There you go. Nailed it. Nailed it. There's 420 of you in here. That means it's a sign. Probably need some flour to get through this. Oh, it said Rico. Could be. Prediction.
What about Seth?
Nailed it. Get out of the truck. Yep, that totally made sense. Don't get out of the truck. How is... Oh. That kid.
I still want to know what is around Sebastian's physical body right now here on this earth. If he
asked the same repetitive questions in every video we watched of hers. Where is he located and what's around his physical body?
was to look around, what would he see right now where he is?
Thank you guys in the comments for entertaining Kyle.
Listen to him. All right, spirits, do you have any messages for, I don't know, law enforcement?
Same thing she asked in the Maddie case, in the Maddie review that she did. Explore Car. So she claims that she's using this app to communicate with spirits, her dad being one of the main spirits that she channels. But then these spirits tell her things and she interprets them. And sometimes she actually she claims she was talking to Maddie. And then we watched another one that they claimed they channeled Beth Chapman through their spirit box too.
Regarding Sebastian,
They just called up and said, "Hey, is Beth there?" And Beth came right through. And then they said, "Hey, well, what's heaven like? Are you in heaven?" And all this other nonsensical bullshit.
anything you want to say that's important? Help him. We're trying to help him.
What? 36,000 people watch this. Yeah. Imagine that. That's stated by law enforcement that he was wearing black. Yay, Spirit got something right.
Thought I heard you say he's wearing all black.
Well, yeah, that's what the Amber Alert and the TBI flyers say. Shocker. And the press conference you just watched from Sumner County, I'm sure, on this date. Oh, another emoji.
What? Wait a minute. That can't say what I think it said. Should we believe Katie Proudfoot? Allegedly. I'm asking the spirits.
Allegedly. Oh, the spirits even said Proudfoot. Imagine that.
Okay, spirits, tell me more about Katie Proudfoot, allegedly. Tell me about
I
Katie.
think they can't get sued if they say allegedly.
It's like asking somebody that you used to buy drugs from, like, "Are you a cop? You got to say you're not a cop before I buy this bag of weed."
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. Oh, I agree with the spirit on that one, Judy. You are a stupid bitch. And telling her not to act stupid.
Whoa. That sounded like bullshit.
Yeah, this whole thing sounds like bullshit. The only thing that's gotten right so far.
Can you tell me, spirits, tell me about Chris Proudfoot? Spirits, tell me about Mr. Chris.
Oh. Oh, the spirits tell everybody to block that man. Yeah, okay.
Did that say forget him, block that man? Whoa.
Whoa. And once again, there is no proof of that being factual. More emojis.
Did that say foot? He's proud. All right, anything else you want to say about Sebastian, about this case? If Sebastian's here, he can speak. If his spirit guides are here, he can speak. My dad can help. Any last words? Anything else you want to say?
Anything else you think this box wants to tell her?
About this case, spirits, we thank you. We appreciate you for coming in. As always, thank you so much for helping with these experiments. I love you and appreciate you as always.
Oh, so much love.
Anything else you want to say?
Oh,
I want you to be found.
oh my God, the tone of her voice. Holy shit. Oh, we can't get out of here without a shout out to Nancy Grace. We knew that was coming. Of course. Spirits are going to shout out to Nancy Grace.
We gotta find Sebastian.
I'm throwing this freaking computer out the window. I don't think I can do anymore. I'm sorry. I think I've tapped out right now. I don't think I have it in me to continue to listen to any more of these, you guys. Yeah, they do. Revival, they have a lot of subscribers. She's got 28,000. Yeah. Nancy Grace, of course, the spirits are going to give shout outs to Nancy Grace. Right, Sammy? It's truly horrifying. Miss Cleo and Sylvia Brown. Yep. It is Akira. Yep. And it's, again, like, how many of you feel that this is grimy exploitation? Put a 1 in the chat if you find that it's grimy exploitation. To me, the whole way that this goes with using a missing child and people's grief, like people being desperate for connection, that's why they go to those type of channels as is and believe in this stuff a lot of times, is because of their own grief process, in my opinion. That's my opinion on this whole thing. But I just find this to be so much more grimy than a lot of the other stuff we watch is bad. The narrative painting, the misinformation, the willful disregard of dignity for these victims. You saw it? Yeah, chances are I'm not done because I've got 4 other streams lined out, you guys. 4 other streams. Some of them you guys will know, some of them you won't, potentially. Of people that are doing this stuff, and it just gets worse and worse. Like yesterday was bad. Today feels a little worse. And it just continues, the cycle of misinformation, and there's no slowing it down. Like there's ebbs and flows. There's when they all come out and start really firing up and doing it again, and then, then they slow down a little bit, and then Dog the Bounty Hunter goes on court TV and says some crazy shit, and they just grab onto it and go. Yeah, Gypsy, potentially, but still the only thing that she talks about is high profile, using Betty's, high profile, Betty's words. Sorry, I get the grimy between her and Coffindoffer screwed up. Coffindoffer calls them famous missing children, and Betty calls them high profile missing children. She uses all of those cases and all the misinformation to paint these narratives. And all it is power of suggestion. She is telling you what you are supposedly hearing, or her interpretation, by using tricks of the mind, verbally repeating the words and then putting them on the screen. She is going through quite a process to edit these videos to load this up too. One time in the beginning, if you guys weren't here in the beginning, she says, "Oh, I don't even know if I want to load this." And then, "Oh, I'm going to get off here to load this." Like, what the fuck? Yeah. Yep. It's the power of suggestion is all it is. I wish she could play with a Ouija board and forget to close it. Oof. Yeah. NJ, that's exactly what they drive off of, is people's grief, trauma. Profiting off of people's pain is a huge arena. It is a huge arena. There's so many different sectors of this too, and that's what I was really trying to like separate it out some and show, like, just in this little sector of people that claim that they're gifted or can read tarot cards, which there's nothing wrong with, in my opinion. This is just solely my beliefs on it. If you want to do astrology, tarot cards, like, more power to you. Whatever you want to believe in. If you want to believe in the paranormal, all of that stuff, like, everybody's allowed to believe in those things. But the way that they twist and manufacture stories around these missing children or horrific tragedies is horrifying. Right, Shelley? If you're second guessing yourself. Yeah. And the crossover of the religious and faith manipulation mixed into these is true blasphemy. Like, that is how I feel about it. You're never going to change my mind. I don't care what your religious beliefs are. You're entitled to whatever you want to believe in. I'm not discrediting that whatsoever, but the way it's used as manipulation out here by so many, it is a constant thing. God sees what I do. God knows the truth. That is just, ugh. When I hear people say that as they're lying or using missing children for exploitation, that makes my skin crawl. Kim, isn't that interesting too, that it's always a targeted narrative in the negative to the nefarious side? There's never anything positive that ever comes out. Nothing. And none of them ever do a reading where it's like, nope, nothing's coming through. Nothing's coming through. T-Rev does he's got a whole channel, a second channel that does these live. So the audience plays a role in it too. So his audience feeds him what they supposedly are hearing, and then he runs with it. You shook your snow globe and it said it's going to snow? I don't know. Sorry to start this day off in this direction for you guys, but I just wanted to get this over and done with. And I wanted to talk about this. Chasing, if there's anything I can do, please let me know. I will post that list if you want to attach it. I don't know if that would help or anything, but whatever I can do to help, something's got to change. All of these, and this is a huge thing on TikTok too. There's a whole sector of these people on TikTok. Some of them aren't terrible. Some of them stay away from true crime in that arena, and they only do, in my opinion, ethical things. But there is a whole arena of exploitation of TikTok. Like, that's a whole other ballgame. We could go over to TikTok and grab stuff and show you the amount of misinformation just in the live streams alone, because the live streams don't save, so you have to record them. Lauren, I appreciate it. Chasing, I appreciate everything you do. Seriously, you give me hope out here, and you have so much more of a mindset of like how to handle some of this stuff and things like that. I sit and spin wheels. Like, I can find the crazy shit. For some reason, I have the psycho attractor, but I just feel helpless with a lot of this stuff. I just feel so bad for these families. Whatever we can do to help, though, if we need to freaking flood people with messages, whatever we need to do, we might need to do. There's laws that have to protect these victims and their families, and we have to get things to change. Dear terms of service, I am trying not to. I've been really struggling lately. I will be honest. I've been really struggling because this stuff is so heavy, and it's amped up so much recently. And there's just so much side chaos that's going on that is just stupid and like really disheartening, and just watching people just smear each other over the stupidest shit. Like, that's just one thing. And then watching, so that's one thing. And then I just shut it off. I don't watch it. I just tune it out. I'm not interested in that. Sorry, grown ass folk that acting a fucking fool. But then you switch it to this gear, and the grown ass folk making complete mockeries out of victims and their stories, and they're losing all of their dignity. Oh, chasing, that's amazing. See, I don't even know how to do type shit like that. I don't even know how to, like, what you're running them through or whatever, but I love that there's apps that can do that stuff too to help. Yeah. Yep. Lynn Love and Light. I mean, we can just list Summer Wells, Sebastian, Quentin Simon, Marvon McRae, Cash Kernan. There's 5 right off the top of my head. Maddie Soto, Kylie Rodney, Dylan Rounds. There's 8. The West Boys in California. They also violate terms of service. See, that's amazing. I mean, it's not amazing that they're violating terms of service, but that's the one thing is like there's no consent that's needed from these are minor children too. Like children cannot consent to being exploited in this fashion whatsoever. I love that. Chasing, thank you. Chasing, thank you for being I'm serious when I say that. Like, well, Revival said I have to be very clear. Chasing sits at a different picnic table, but her picnic table is up higher on a mountain too. But later on today, you can probably find me cussing her out for the fines that I get on YouTube. So there's that. So it's twofold, but I really appreciate all the work you do to help protect these victims and their families. Oh, yeah. Gannon. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And she wasn't the only one, NJ Robin. That's the thing is there was no need for any of that. Like none of the autopsy photo, like that still bothers me so bad. Georgia girl stuck in Cali. Thank you for being here for 8 months. We appreciate you. Oh, Chasing. Can we drop your email in the chat? And I can, or maybe you can make a community post and I can share it with what you're working on so people can tap in with you, because I think this is something that power in numbers. If we could do that. Revival. Smiles, you're up. You should be taking a nap. You work all night. Okay, let me go over and look and see let me go look right quick and see if her email's in her about section. Oh, there it is. I got it. The chasing truth 2 at gmail.com. Is that the right one that you want posted? Yeah, whatever we can do, Chasing, I will. Thank you, B-Fergs. This is where, as a group, we will make it work. We will figure something out. Oh, AF. Oh, you guys, another, oh my gosh. Carrie Moody. You guys, if you are the praying type or even the good energy type, Carrie suffered a significant family loss. I just saw it recently, not long ago, of her daughter. So if you are the praying type or positive energy or anything like that, please keep Carrie in your thoughts too. AF, you've been on my mind a lot since your comment. And again, I'm sorry that I didn't know, and I hope you are doing okay. Okay, this is Chasing's email. Beefrix posted her link. She's going to do a live stream. I will share that out. I will get in contact with you, Chasing, and I will send you that list privately, and then of all the different channels that I have found that do these, and then whatever we can do to help, I will push and do whatever we can. Yeah, heartbreaking what happened to Carrie's daughter. Yes. I know. Like I didn't know about that at all. Like there's a lot of things that I don't know about AF health. I didn't know like all of these things, but it's just there's so many people going through so much right now. So please keep all these people in your thoughts, and if you're the praying type, in your prayers, please. Duchess is another one. Duchess has been going through a lot with her family. So again, if you are the praying type, please keep Duchess and her family, her mom and dad, in your thoughts and prayers too. And everybody else too. I mean, Lynn, love, and light. And everybody, don't forget to breathe and take time for you. Absolutely. It's much needed. Go do some self-care. All right, you guys, I don't know if I'll be back this afternoon. I've got other streams laid out that I need to get through and misinformation and stuff like that. But I will be watching for chasing stuff and I will update that and I will reach out to you. I've got a few things I need to do and a few people to get to. Go read a book. Yeah, that's a good idea too. But I will be back soon. If I'm not back this afternoon, I will see you probably sometime tomorrow. I've got to go have an echo tomorrow and I'm over all these appointments. Ugh. And I gotta work. I gotta get some work done too. Ugh. I've been putting it off. I'm just like, I gotta write goals again. And I get so stuck in my head, like how to write that. Like it feels like redundancy a lot of times. And I'm like, I'm just over it. Thank you, Anna, for being here. You guys all have a wonderful day and go take care of yourselves. Take care of your mental health and your loved ones. Bye, y'all.